back to Learn English Talk. I'm Mia, and I'm really happy you're here today.
Hi, guys. I'm Jake, and as always, it's great to have you listening. How's your day been so far, Mia?
Pretty good. It's been a calm morning. I went for a short walk, grabbed some coffee, and then checked my online banking.
Oh, online banking. That sounds like a responsible start to the day. What were you checking?
Just making sure my rent payment went through. You know how it is. Sometimes transfers take a while to show up.
Yeah, true. I also check my account every few days just to make sure everything looks fine. It's so easy to do that online now.
Exactly. And actually, that's a great way to introduce today's topic, money and banks.
That's right. Today we're talking all about money, how to talk about it in English, how to use it, and what to say when you go to the bank.
And before we start, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and join our English learning family. We post new conversations every day to help you speak English naturally and confidently.
That's right. So hit that subscribe button and let's dive in.
All right, Jake, when you think about money, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Probably bills. Paying bills, electric bills, phone bills, all those wonderful adult things.
I know, right? But the word bill can be a little confusing in English because it has different meanings.
Exactly. In American English, bill can mean two things. A payment you have to make, like your phone bill, or paper money, like a $10 bill.
Yes. So in the US, when someone says, I need to pay my bills, they're talking about payments, water, rent, or internet. But if they say, I have a $5 bill, that means they're talking about paper money.
And in the British English, it's different. They don't say bill for paper money, they say note. So a £10 note, a £20 note.
That's right. So in American English, $10 bill. In British English, £10 note.
Simple, but super useful to know.
Now, let's talk about the value of money, how we say numbers and amounts. In the US, you say $1, $5, $10, $100.
And in the UK, you say £1, £2, £20, £50. And remember, if it's more than a one, you need the S, dollars, pounds.
Exactly. And the smaller units are also different. In the US, we say cents. In the UK, they say pence.
So in American English, you can say it costs 50 cents. In British English, it costs 50 pence.
Or even, it costs 50p. That's a really British thing, using p as a short way to say pence.
Yeah, you'll hear people say it's 90p when they mean 90 pence.
Just make sure you understand the context before repeating that. Now, let's move to something practical. Going to the bank. What kind of things do people usually do at the bank?
Well, you can deposit money, withdraw money, or transfer money. Those are probably the top three.
Right. And you can do all of that at the counter with a teller or at an ATM. In American English, we say ATM, automatic teller machine, but in the UK, people say cash machine or cash point.
That's a good one. So if you're in London and someone says, is there a cash point nearby? They're just asking for an ATM.
Exactly. Let's teach some useful verbs for when you're using an ATM. you can insert your card, enter your PIN, check your balance, and withdraw money.
And sometimes you can also deposit cash or a check.
Speaking of checks, in the US, it's spelled check, C-H-E-C-K. In the UK, it's check, C-H-E-Q-U-E.
That's right. And even though people use checks less often these days, you still see them in some situations, like rent payments or business transactions.
Jake, do you remember opening your first bank account?
Oh, yes. I was a college student. I opened a student account, and I remember feeling very proud.
I did too. My first debit card felt like freedom. I kept checking my balance even when I had almost no money.
Exactly. I checked mine hoping it would magically go up. Spoiler alert, it didn't.
Okay, let's explain those words. Debit card and credit card.
Sure. A debit card uses your own money. It's connected to your account balance.
And a credit card lets you borrow money from the bank, which you pay back later, usually at the end of the month.
And that's when you get your credit card bill.
There's that word bill again.
Yeah, it keeps showing up.
Okay. Another thing people ask us about is slang for money.
Oh, yeah, that's fun. In the US, people often say bucks instead of dollars.
So $5 means $5.
And in the UK, people say quid instead of pounds. So 20 quid means 20 pounds.
Right. And both words stay the same in plural. So it's $5, not $5 and 20 quid, not quids.
Yeah, don't add an S.
Okay, quick vocabulary recap. Dollar, buck, US. Pound, quid, UK. Cents, pence, or P, UK. ATM, cash machine, or cash point, UK.
Nice. Let's do a short example of what a real conversation might sound like at a bank.
Okay, I'll be the teller, you'll be the customer.
Got it. Good morning. I'd like to withdraw $50, please.
Of course. Could I see your ID, please?
Sure, here you go.
Thank you. Would you like that in small bills or large bills?
Small bills, please.
All right. Here's your $50, 2 20s and 1 10.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a nice day.
Perfect example. That's short, polite, and natural.
Yes, and you used a great phrase. I'd like to withdraw. That's more polite than I want.
Exactly. In English, I'd like is softer and more formal than I want.
And in the UK, instead of withdraw, people often say take out. So, American English, withdraw money. British English, take out money.
Very useful. Now let's talk about the actual money, the bills and coins.
In the US, you have $1 bill, $5 bill, $10 bill, $20 bill, $50 bill, and $100 bill.
And in the UK, you have £5 note, £10 note, £20 note, and £50 note.
In the UK, notes have different colors and sizes. In the US, all bills are the same size and almost the same color.
Yeah, that can be confusing if you visit the US for the first time.
Definitely. And here's a fun fact. American bills have famous people on them, like George Washington on the $1 bill, Abraham Lincoln on the 5, and Benjamin Franklin on the 100.
And sometimes people even use their names. I've got a few Washingtons means a few $1 bills, or I've got a couple of Benjamins means a couple of hundreds.
That's such a funny way to say it. Now, coins. In the US, you have penny, 1 cent, nickel, 5 cents, dime, 10 cents, quarter, 25 cents.
And in the UK, coins are 1 penny, 2 pence, 5 pence, 10 pence, 20 pence, 50 pence, £1 coin, and £2 coin.
And the 1 and 2 pound coins are pretty big and heavy compared to American coins.
True.
But nowadays, people don't use cash as much.
Yeah, I almost never use it. I pay everything with my phone, contactless.
Contactless payment. That's a great phrase. It means you just tap your card or phone without inserting it.
And in the UK, people love contactless payments. It's super common there.
Same here. But even if we live in a digital world, it's still important to know how to talk about money.
Totally, especially if you travel, study, or open a bank account abroad.
Let's talk about that. Opening an account. You can say, I'd like to open a bank account.
The teller will ask, what kind of account? And you can say, a checking account in American English, or a current account in British English.
And if you want to save money, you can open a savings account. That's the same in both countries.
They might ask you to fill out a form. In the US, we say fill out a form. In the UK, they say fill in a form.
Exactly. Now let's talk about some problems that can happen.
Good idea. If your card doesn't work, you can say, my card was declined.
That means the payment didn't go through, maybe not enough balance or a technical issue.
If your card stops working completely, you can say, my card has been blocked.
And if you lose it, say, I'd like to report a lost card.
Or, I lost my debit card and I need to cancel it.
Perfect. Let's imagine a quick example of that situation.
Sure. Good afternoon. I think there's a problem with my account.
I'm sorry to hear that. What seems to be the problem?
There's a charge I don't recognize.
I see. Let me check that for you. Could you confirm your account number, please?
Sure, it's 3247.
Thank you. I'll block your card temporarily and start an investigation.
Thank you so much.
That's exactly how it would sound in a real bank.
Yes, and remember to stay calm and polite. It really helps.
Always. Now let's move to a happier situation. Getting paid.
Ah, yes. The best part of the month.
Totally. When your salary comes in, you can say, I got paid today, or my paycheck came in.
In the UK, they say payslip instead of paycheck. So I got my payslip.
Nice. And if someone sends you money, you can say, the money was transferred, or the payment went through.
Or the payment cleared. That means it's complete.
And if you send money internationally, that's called a wire transfer.
Yes, and people often ask, how long does a wire transfer take? Usually 1 to 3 business days.
Speaking of that, business days means working days, not weekends or holidays.
Right, so if something takes 3 business days, that's usually Monday through Friday.
Good reminder. Now let's talk about exchange rates.
Great topic. You can ask, what's the exchange rate for dollars to pounds? Or what's the exchange rate from dollars to euros?
And they'll answer something like, $1 equals 78 pence, or £1 equals $1.20.
And if you want to change money, you can say, I'd like to exchange some dollars for pounds, or I'd like to change $100 into euros.
In the UK, people sometimes say change money instead of exchange money.
That's right. Both are fine, just slightly different styles.
Before we finish, let's go over a few fun facts about money.
Oh, I love this part. Did you know that British notes are made of polymer now? Kind of a plastic material?
Yes, they last longer and are harder to fake.
And US bills are still mostly paper, but they have special markings for security.
And here's another one. In the US, the smallest paper bill is $1. In the UK, it's £5.
That's right. And each British note is a different color and size, which makes them easier to tell apart.
That's a great idea, actually.
Totally.
Totally. Oh, and do you know what PIN stands for?
Yes, personal identification number.
Right, but people often say PIN number, which is funny because it means personal identification number.
That's true. We all say it, though.
Okay, let's do a quick review before we finish.
Perfect. Let's go over the key expressions. Withdraw money or take out money. Deposit money or pay in money. Checking account or current account. Exchange rate, the value between two currencies. Contactless payment, paying with a tap. Bill in the US means both paper money and a payment. Note in the UK means paper money. Bucks, informal for dollars. Quid, informal for pounds. Cents in the US. Pence or p in the UK.
Perfect summary. Money is something everyone deals with no matter where they live.
Absolutely. That's why it's such a great topic for English learners. It's useful in real life.
And the best way to get better at it is to keep listening, repeating, and practicing.
Yes, repetition helps your brain get used to how native speakers use these phrases naturally.
So if you enjoyed this episode, listen to it again. Focus on pronunciation and rhythm.
And don't be afraid to speak out loud. That's how your confidence grows.
Exactly. All right, that's all for today's conversation about money and the bank.
And before we go, don't forget to subscribe to Learn English Talk and tell us in the comments what topic you'd like us to cover next.
We love reading your messages and hearing your ideas.
Thanks for joining us today.
Take care, keep practicing, and see you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone.
Bye!